What's going on, world? How you feeling out there, nation? Hope you guys doing well. Y'all know who it is. It's your boy Kevin Kraft, aka Comedy Trapper, checking in with the best nation. Y'all know who the best nation is. Go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Kraft Nation is the best nation. When I see people leaving that in there, it lets me know that we're on the same page. If you ain't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on these videos. Because I state my minds. I am not a professional. I am not a guru, but I am a guy who states his mind and his opinion. All right. Now, it doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean you have to agree with me. But in most cases, you might want to agree with me. At least in this case right here. I was on Yahoo and I seen an article that blew my mind. Like, whoa. Like I was reading this little 11-year-old girl. She was stoked up about her school dance. Okay. She was excited. She's looking forward to this. She had her outfit picked out. This was her the highlight of her month, apparently. She was just so stoked to be a part of the school dance, which what kid ain't, Most kids, I should say, not all of them. Be honest with you, because my daughter got a school dance coming up, and she said she don't even want to participate in the dance. And I'm actually happy she said that, because if her school is anything like this school in Utah, it's going to be a real problem with me. I'm going to be in there moving some furniture around, okay? This 11-year-old girl went to the dance. She was approached by a boy to ask her to dance. She politely told him no, okay? And the principal seen it and intervened and told her, no, 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 you have to dance, and made this little girl go dance with this boy. And the little girl said every minute of it, she was very uncomfortable. She couldn't wait till the song was over with. She felt humiliated. She was embarrassed. She didn't want to do it. She came home and had an emotional breakdown to her mother and her father, or I'm sorry, to her parents. Okay. She had an emotional breakdown. Now, I'm just telling you guys the story before I even state my opinion. Did you guys hear what I said? This little girl was looking forward to this dance, went to the dance, and was forced to dance with somebody that she didn't want to dance with. Now, as a parent, how do you feel about that? As a student, how do you feel about that? Leave that in the comments below. Like, tell me how you feel about that. Do you feel like this little girl was violated? Do you feel like this little girl was forced to do something she didn't want to do? I don't care about the policies. All right. There shouldn't even be no policy in the school stating that you have to dance with somebody if you don't want to dance with them. Okay. Me, as a parent, I would be livid if my daughter came home and said that happened to her. She was forced to do something that she did not want to do. Okay, we don't send our kids to school for that. We send our kids to school to get educated. And that's what's wrong with a lot of these school systems. They're taking up on themselves to try to teach our kids stuff that, probably shouldn't be taught, inappropriate, what they feel is best for the kids. That's what's wrong with the school system. Do your job, educate them. Her dancing with another boy is not going to help her go to college. All right? No. I don't want to hear nothing about socializing. I don't hear nothing at all. That violates her. If a grown woman goes out to a club and dancing with her buddies, okay, she's not forced by nobody to dance. And if she is, ain't that like some charges or something like that? Ain't you violating like the Me Too movement? This little girl, her privacy and her rights was violated at a young age. That's how I feel about it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm being, over the edge, over the top. This is an article, the link's in the description box. This is an article that was on on Yahoo, I'm sorry. And this happened in Utah. I'm not going to say the name of the school. You guys can look that up for yourself or whatnot. But it blew my mind when I read that. And I said, you know what? This is what I'm talking about. I got to get this off my chest. This state that I need somebody to vent to. My son's asleep. My daughter's at school. My wife's at work. So who better to? YouTube, my nation. All right. How do you guys think as a person this little girl feels? You can't even put yourself in her shoes. Have anybody ever been forced to do something like that? Dance with somebody if they didn't want to dance with them? Pretty soon they're going to be telling them in high school, you have to kiss the boy or kiss the girl because they want to do that. No, you're not their parents. All right? Like literally, this girl probably never ever want to go dancing in her life again because she's probably traumatized, post-traumatic stress about that. Yes, it gets that serious. You can't force a kid to do something that they don't want to do, especially if you're not their parent. And parents ain't even really entitled no more to force the kids on what they supposed to do. You know, I grew up in an era where whatever your parents say goes, okay? Nowadays, that don't even fly no more in a lot of households. And then you telling me you go to school and a principal gonna tell you you have to dance with this boy? You know, like, I'm not saying that they was bumping and grinding. Who knows? Fact of the matter is, it's like, dude, dance by yourself. Dance with Casper the Friendly Ghost if it's just that serious. But that's violating that little girl's rights. I'm team little girl and her family. I think her family should do everything in their power to seek justice in this situation right here. I'm not saying the little boy is, you know, I'm not even saying a little boy is like a sexual predator or anything of that nature. I'm just saying we got to figure out something with the school system thing right here, because you can't make kids do things that they don't want to do. You know, do you make all the kids eat lunch if they don't, some don't want to eat lunch? Do you make all the kids participate in physical, phy ed? Do you make all the kids participate in everything that you do in that school? So dancing? Nah. You know, and she has her reasons why she don't want to dance. Maybe that's just not her speed. Maybe she's not attracted to boys at this age and don't want to be, you know, all in a boy's face and dancing. Maybe she was a bad dancer. Maybe she just like dancing with her friends. You know, maybe she just wanted to say no. Let's just put it there, okay? Maybe she just wanted to say no. Me too. Where are you at right now? All right? Where are you at in a situation like this? Like, seriously. Like, this little girl right here deserved to be treated like a student, not no stripper or no little, I don't even want to use bad word. You get what I'm saying? She deserved to say no. That's all I'm saying. As a parent, I'd be up there every day. I would be putting it on social media. I would be doing everything to make the school feel uncomfortable as a whole, because that's just not right. You know, I don't care if that's your policy. Like, what if the little boy stink real bad? What if he had an odor that was so bad that it can make the girl puke? I'm just saying. I'm just trying to think of ways why the little girl probably said no. Maybe the little girl just said, no, that's just not what I'm about, you know? I think it's BS that they would even do something like that, man. How do you guys feel? Do you guys think that that's overreacted? Do you think that they should be doing that? Do you think they should be making our kids go through this right here? My daughter's 13, and nobody better not make her do nothing. I don't care. If she was 16, you come home and you said that they made you dance with somebody, it's going to be a real problem with me. That's not cool at all. You know, I feel sorry for that little girl and her family because she was humiliated. She said she was uncomfortable the whole time. How can you dance uncomfortable? You know, you can't even be, I'm pretty sure she was way off rhythm if she was uncomfortable, you know? And why was she uncomfortable? Did the boy do something to her to make her feel uncomfortable? Did he say something to her? Did the principal make her feel uncomfortable? Like, what is it? You know? Like, and what's up with this principal? What do you get a kick out of watching kids dance with each other? You know, that's just sick to me. Like, honestly, in my head, it's like, okay, what kind of principles we dealing with right here? Maybe we should evaluate him, check his background, and see what his deal is, because making kids dance is not the thing to do. All right. You should be more concerned about, you know, how the kids are performing in school. Is everybody grades good? There's no fights. There's no sexual harassment. Nobody's making nobody do nothing that they don't want to do. You know, just stuff like that, let alone being in the dance, trying to make people do things that they don't want to do. Nation, I ask you this question. Have you ever been in a situation like that before in your life? Have you ever been forced to do something when you was 11 years of age? You know, and parents, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the scenario at hand? Do you feel that the school is overstepping their boundaries? Do you think this little girl was truly violated? Like, talk to me, reach out to me. I'm serious. I'm not, now I want to know this. I want to make sure that I'm not just losing my mind. You know, I want to know that I'm not, you know, just overreacting like some people say I do. Nah, man. I hope this little girl's family see this video right here, man. I feel sorry for y'all. I hope the little girl recovered well. I hope everything was all good. She wasn't violated physically. I hope mentally she's recovering, because that's mental stress right there. You know, you create mental stress on an 11-year-old girl. You know, she's so psyched up about going to the dance. And when she goes to the dance, she's forced to do something she don't want to do. Come on, man. You violating these little girls' rights. Period. Bottom line. You know, too bad her dad wasn't a cop, because he can go up there and make some noise, or a lawyer or a prosecutor or a judge. Okay. Now I'm about to get out of here and enjoy my day, you know, because I got folks to make laugh tonight in Wisconsin. I hope you guys can enjoy your day too. Like I said before, subscribe to my channel if you have not. Like my video and comment on this video stating how you feel about the situation. Until next time, deuces.